Hello friends, fans, and foes. Welcome back to my channel. I am Fancy Fatale. I recently started my channel up again and posting more videos because I wanted to have a new outlet or go back to the outlet I had last year. I only kind of posted 2 things, I think, last year. Maybe 1. So I've had a lot of script ideas and I want to bring more of that D&D, art, and other inspirational videos back to my channel. And for today, I think we're going to move into reasons I think people do art. Money. That's an obvious one. Of course, people want to make money off the things they love to do. Art generally is motivated by love, passion, and a need to create. So when someone realizes they want to be an artist, they could automatically want to find a way to make money off of it, which can lead to creative burnout. But sometimes people avoid this topic altogether when they're dealing with their art because they don't want to lose that passion for it. On the other hand, someone can just see that a certain type of art does very well, works on their talent to get to that point, and so they can create it and sell it. When they create it for the main purpose of money, this is the type of person that can change their style or content easily and has a great understanding of market and current trends. A con to this could be the concept of selling out, which is literally what it is. But if their passion is to make money for another thing, another hobby, or their family, then that is their choice. It's just something that, in my opinion, usually lacks passion within it. Expressing yourself. An obvious one. Kids do this. People in therapy do this. Something you could need to express could be emotions. From the dawn of time, artists have been known to be emotional in some way or another because in order to use the arts as a way to make others feel, smell, hear, or see an emotion that you want them to, or just provoke anything strongly, it requires a person to sacrifice something of themselves. You can use art to help yourself through emotions by doing abstract painting without having a goal. Maybe just listen to music and paint as you feel, or just have a concept that's stuck in your head and you need to get it out on a canvas. Sadness can be healed through the arts, through listening to music that may commiserate with you, watching a dance or reading a book that distracts you, or interpreting an art piece. You can release cathartic pains through your artwork, which in exchange can help others interpret and feel similar feelings and perhaps heal the way that you're trying to heal. They can empathize or sympathize with you as the artist. If you want to draw or paint something to work through a trauma, it can also help you on a solo journey, and you don't even have to share it with the world. If the art has an impact on you, that means it is art. All art needs to be is an expression that evokes a reaction from a living thing. Another thing you could want to express is your ideals. You can portray your ideals for a life, a partner, a visual aesthetic, your colors, your music, your food, and the type of story you think should be expressed more in the world. What do you think is lacking from the world of media and storytelling, or just art that you want to see? You can create it, or you can start it, or you can join a community of it already having been developed and add your own twist to it. Identity. You can test out different identities through expressing yourself in art, or you can share your own identity and identify it through music, visuals, and etc. Draw your ideal of gender, a way of life, orientation, or religion. For example, I discovered my personal identity and orientation through my art and also Dungeons & Dragons. Designing talks helped me understand my feminine neutrality, now Lick as well. Lita helped me understand my chaotic side, Sandrick is my stronger side, and Kigo is my vengeful feminine. You can also express ways of life. I did not see enough queer and gritty D&D comic art, so I knew I wanted to draw it, and I wanted to see more of it in the world of art. I saw my favorite types of art, and I saw similar kind of stories, but none that really aligned with what I was hoping to see. So I made my own style, and I decided to express what I wanted in the world of art and D&D. Another reason for art and why people do it could be just an escape. Be it a fandom, drawing fan art of your favorite shows, YouTube channels, or personas, characters from a book, art can be a great escape from the pains of real life and the real world. Sometimes school, work, or the stress of family and daily life can be too much for a lot of people. So to have an ability to just turn on your computer, iPad, or pull out a piece of paper or a canvas and create something that is yours, something that is your ideal and everything you want in the world that can distract you from the pains, it can pull you away from the bad emotions that you're having, and it can be a lifesaver. I cannot express how much the Tales Yonder story and the world has helped me work through the pains in my real life, of feeling unaccepted, unappreciated, and at times unloved in that outside world. When my side job stresses me, I know I can go to my iPad and consult with my fantasy loved ones. Lita will make terrible jokes to cheer me up. Tiv will boost my confidence with a sly look and a beautiful performance. Tox will motivate me and rework my situation. Sandrak will fight away all my enemies. Another reason to create art is to tell a story. Very obviously, this could be just through a painting, it could be through a song, it can be through a speech or a poem, or it can be literally a written story or comic. Sometimes you have a story that you need to get out of your head, and the only way you can do it is by writing it, composing it, drawing it, or painting it. I experienced D&D with my partner, and after only having played it for a few months, I realized I had to change my art journey to be exclusively Dungeons & Dragons. I needed to share Tox's story, Lita's story, Sandrak and Kiko's story, and all the other new ones that have recently come into play in the past year. A journey can change lives, or it can just lift spirits for the time. And there will always be an audience for almost any story. The final idea I have for today is some people make art just to have fun, and it's not that deep. Just cause, because vibes, because it just felt right and you don't want to overthink it. This can be valid, fun, and lighthearted, and it actually can be innately healing. It sometimes can lack longevity, however, but is very admirable. Well, that's all I have, and I hope you all had a good time listening to my little rant here. I hope you can let me know what you think about it, and perhaps share what you think motivates people, or what is a reason to draw or paint or create down in the comments section below. I would love to hear your opinions. If you like what you saw, you can check out my comic and what I've been talking about this whole time on www.fancyfatale.com. I also have Patreon and Ko-fi and other supporting methods, or you can just sign up for my newsletter or check out my journaling on Patreon, which is free. Alright, that's it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.